Okay, yogis, welcome to the breathing and meditation special. I know I rarely do this breathing and meditation, and I feel that both are extremely personal, and really there's nothing much to teach with breathing and meditation because from the minute you're born to the minute you die, you're breathing. And meditation tends to be very personal, and all you need to do is sit in a quiet place and just kind of focus on either your breath or one thought or just send out loving kindness. So, very many different types of meditations. So, just be mindful of what's going on around you, whatever sensory inputs you get. So there are many techniques of meditation, there are many techniques of breathing, but today, since a very dedicated and committed yogi uh, requested for this, I said it's time I actually did this, and it's good for our library in the YouTube. So if you ever feel like revising your breathing techniques or your meditation, we'll you can always come back to this. Okay, so just a little bit of admin. This is my right hand going up. I hope everyone can see it as my right hand going up because today I am not going to mirror you. I get totally confused with breathing and take your right palm up and right thumb to right nostril and I just get confused. So I'm just going to do right. I'm going to say right, and hopefully that's the same for all of you. Ranjini was kind enough to go through a rehearsal with me. It seems we are sorted on this front, so that's where we are. Okay, so let's start off with surprise. As you know, I just love moving a little bit to kind of calm down the energy. So wherever you're seated, either you're on your mats or you're on a chair like I am, make sure that either your feet are pushing down into the floor or your knees are falling out comfortably enough. You're sitting up tall, your shoulders are relaxed, and just take a few seconds to just calm down. As you see, I have this habit of getting into a yawn at the beginning of my 6:30 with you. Ignore that. Ignore the rest of your day, though it keeps coming back to you. See if you can gently close your eyes. Focus on what you're setting out to do today, which is breathing and meditation, breath work and meditation. Gently increase your inhales, the length of your inhales, increase the length of your exhales. If you can, focus entirely on your breath. When you're ready, blink your eyes open, interlace your fingers, inhale all the way to the top. Reach up and slowly release. Now, if you're sitting on the chair, push your hips all the way to the front edge. Hold on to the rear of the chair. Squeeze your elbows in and take your heart up. If you're on the mat, you know exactly what to do. Clasp your palms behind you. Take your heart up. Chin up. Slowly release. Interlace your fingers in front of you. Imagine someone's trying to pull your arms out of your shoulder sockets. Round your back so you end up looking like this. You're no longer straight and tall. You're rounding your back, pulling your navel in, tucking your chin in towards the chest, and slowly release your palms down without bending forward. And release. Slowly come back up. Hold on to the left side, and if you are on your mat, fingertips on the left. Inhale, spine tall, right arm up. Reach and push down. Keep pushing that right shoulder back. Maybe spiral your heart up and release. Hold on to the right edge of your chair. Inhale, take your left arm up. Reach and exhale. Keep pushing your left hip into the chair or the mat. Left shoulder back. Heart spiraling up and release. Right palm outside left knee, spine tall. Left palm either behind you on the mat or holding on to the back of your chair. Twist. But keep your hips level. So you don't want your left hip pushing back if you're on the chair. Slowly release. And the other side. So left palm outside right knee, right palm behind. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, twist. And slowly release. Okay, yogis, we'll start off with just the simplest breathing technique, and we'll combine both breath and meditation. So for about 3 minutes, and I'll get my timer, what we'll do is this. We'll practice a little bit of yogic breathing, which is you're sitting up tall, and if you're in the chair, try not to lean back onto the backrest of the chair. Worst case, if you find sitting up for extended periods of time difficult, push your hips all the way back so that the back of the chair is just a support. You're still kind of holding up much of your weight. But if you can sit somewhere in the center, like I'm doing here, and keep yourself tall. So you're kind of having that just slight bit of mental engagement to keep yourself tall. So one is the meditation part is you're just going to close your eyes and focus on your breath. As far as your breath is concerned, as you inhale, you're going to actually expand your stomach. So you're going to inhale with your stomach going out and then your chest. So it's your ribs will expand last. Initially, you'll start by expanding your stomach. So what happens is when you do that, the stomach doesn't breathe, but you create space for your diaphragm to kind of push down. So that's when your diaphragm starts getting engaged. When your diaphragm pushes down, that creates the space in your lung cavity to allow the air to come in. So you're actually helping your lungs to take in a lot more air. Similarly, when you want to exhale, it is the stomach that squeezes in first, and then you collapse your ribs. So it looks a little like, I'm exaggerating so that you can kind of see the visual difference. So you're not just doing lung breathing, this is called stomach breathing. And of course, the stomach never breathes, but you're kind of getting connected to your diaphragm, which is the main muscle tissue that helps you breathe. So when you're ready, go ahead, sit up tall, close your eyes, and we'll start with stomach breathing. If you can, focus entirely on your breath. If your mind wanders, no worries. Get it back. But just the focus on first expanding your belly and then your rib cage should keep you fairly busy, should keep your mind fairly busy. And slowly open your eyes. So this is called belly breathing, and belly breathing, you can actually feel the impact much more if you're lying down. But you do feel the difference even when you're just sitting up. And if you just pay attention to how you feel now compared to when you started, I hope you do sense a subtle difference. Okay, so before I start calming you down, let's do one of the most powerful breathing routines, which is Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati literally means shining forehead. Kapal is forehead and Bhati is like shining. So how do you get this aura about you of shining? So it's once again a different type of belly breathing. So earlier you were just gentle with your belly. Inhale, exhale. Now we switch it around and we only focus on the exhale. So the inhale is just automatic. It just happens without thinking. But the exhale is forceful and it happens from the belly. So it looks a little like this. So if you notice, I am literally pulling my abs in and I'm pushing my diaphragm up. So it's a fairly violent contraction. And you can do it as slowly as you want. Or you could go rapid. Now notice that, note that what happens is if you're new to this practice, you do just 10 or 20 rounds of this and you start feeling dizzy. Also, initially you might kind of, expel a little bit of mucus. Don't freak out. It's natural. If you've got tissues nearby, use it. A few things to remember. One, if you have any sort of blood pressure, avoid this, or if you absolutely want to practice it, limit yourself to just 10 or 20 pumps. Don't go beyond that. If you don't have high blood pressure, you're good to go. Remember to sit up tall. So what I don't want to see people doing is ending up like this and then going, it's pointless. You need to kind of find that length in your spine when you're doing this. The other thing that happens, and I notice this fairly often, is you start tensing up something. So for some people, they start tensing up either their glutes or their feet, and most of us end up getting their shoulders up to the ears. So it ends up looking like this. You start off here, and then it goes like, you're literally not holding your breath, but kind of holding your breath. So don't let that happen to you. Find your shoulders kind of getting up, or you find your glutes starting to engage. You know you're feeling stressed with this. So let it go. Either stop or take the time to kind of relax whichever muscles don't need to be engaged and restart. So when you're ready, I think we'll restrict ourselves to about 20 pumps. When you finish with the last one, so you do your last exhale, take a nice long deep breath in, hold, and then when you're ready, slowly exhale. If you can, do Ujjayi. Ujjayi is you're constricting the base of your throat, and you can literally hear the sound of the sea as you exhale through your nose. I don't know if I'm audible, but that's just the last one. So you finish your 20 pumps, and then you take a nice long deep breath in, hold for as long as you comfortably can, and then slow Ujjayi. So whenever you're ready, everyone will be at different speeds. So I'll finish, and then I'll give you some time to finish, and then after that we just kind of wind up. So when you're ready, take 3/4 of a breath in and start. Okay, check in with how you feel. If you're feeling dizzy, you probably don't want to do this one more round. If you're feeling fine, or if you're just feeling mildly dizzy and you want to see where this goes, go ahead. If you were fine and you want to do this a second time, either increase the number of pumpings to 30 or go a little faster. So yogi's choice, either increase the number of pumps or go a little faster. So when you're ready, sit up tall, take 3/4 of a breath in and start. Okay, summer is around the corner. So there are two types of cooling breath, and this believe me, it really works. If you're feeling nice and hot, the easiest way to cool you down is your cooling breath. So the first one is you keep the front of your teeth together, your upper teeth and your lower teeth. You kind of act like you're smiling, and then you draw the air in through the corners of your mouth. So it looks a little like, and then you exhale through your nose. So it looks like, so whenever you're ready, just do 5 rounds. When you exhale, as slowly as possible. When you inhale, as slowly as possible. So when you're ready, as always, sit up tall and start. Stay with your eyes closed. Get in touch with your breath. So a little bit of meditation. Check in if you're actually feeling a little cooling power going on. Stay with your breath. Okay, before we move to the second type of cooling breath, the Sitali, let's just do something really simple, but I want you to see if you can learn how to lock your throat. Now, the thing is, you got to lock your airway by just pushing your chin back. I'm not asking you to push your chin down. I'm asking you to push it back. So if you're to look at it from the side, I'm not asking you to do this. Even though this will lock your air passage, I'm asking you to do this. And you kind of course, I'm letting it go a little bit, but if you're doing it right, you'll find it difficult to speak. So air passage gets blocked. Okay, so this is what you're going to do. You're going to keep a straight spine. You're just going to breathe in through your nose for the count of 8 or 5. So you choose whether you're going to do it for 5 or 8. Then you're going to just stick your chin back and you're going to get into an airlock and count for either 5 or 8, depending on what you can hold. So you can actually do 8 inhale, 5 hold. Or you can do 5 inhale, 5 hold, or if you want to reduce it, do a 4 hold. Then you remove that airlock, so you get your chin back to normal, and then you just exhale for either 16 or 10. So you can do 8, 8, 16, or you can do 8, 5, 16, or you can do 5, 5, 10, 5, 4, 10. Just depends on where you feel comfortable. So let's just do 5 rounds totally. When you're ready, sit up tall. Start now. If you need to complete, go ahead, complete. If you finished, join me with the stretches once again. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, back bend. So slide forward, hard on. Release, interlace, round your back, slowly down. Release, left palm to the side, right arm up. Release, right palm to the side, left palm up. Release, twist to the left, twist to the right. When you did the stretches now, see if you found your breath flowing easier than when you started. And if you did, that's probably because you've kind of exercised the muscles around your diaphragm and your ribs to handle that and give you a little bit of increased capacity. So this is the connection between your breath and your physical asana practice. The physical asana practice allows you the flexibility around your rib cage, your diaphragm, your abs. If you notice, it's all connected. So it allows you the strength in the muscles to then accept the prana or the air or the energy. And this is that lovely connection that unless you are physically strong to allow your body to use that energy, just a breathing practice is not going to get you anywhere. If anything, you end up just feeling dizzy. You could end up not purposefully using your breath. And if you notice, when you focus on your breath, either just in your breathing exercises or as a conscious meditation, your mental waves start calming down. And some of you can start seeing the connection starting from your body to your mental state, and then from your mental state to your body. So the very many times when I just feel physically extremely tired, just drained, and all I need to do is go back to these kind of breathing techniques, especially the one that we did just now. Just nice long deep breath in, hold it comfortably for some time, and then slowly long exhale. It kind of just gives you that energy back again. So try and use that. Okay, so getting back to the cooling breath. This is the second type. The second type is one of my favorites because I actually get to ask all of you to stick your tongue out and roll up your tongue. So if this is your tongue, kind of roll it up like this. So it looks a little like a straw. And you actually imagine that your tongue is a straw and you inhale through that straw and you exhale very slowly through your nose. So it looks a little like this. And it's a great opportunity for all of you to stick your tongues out at me. I know you've wanted to be doing this for a very long time. So go ahead, do this. We'll do 5 rounds as usual. At your own pace, nice deep long inhales, deep long exhales. Again, this is extremely good for the summer months. See if you can find yourself cooling down with this breath. It's called the Sitali. It's the cooling breath. So when you're ready. Whenever you're ready, release. Okay, the next one has been especially good for BP. So for anyone who's got high blood pressure or is an extremely anxious kind of person, this one really gets you chilled out. So it's called Anulom Vilom or single nostril breathing. So we'll start with the easiest one and then we'll just add on a level of complexity 2 times. So the simplest one, so now watch. You raise your right hand, you fold your middle 3 fingers. So you've got your thumb and your pinky sticking out. And then if you can kind of solidly get your fingertips into the soft of your knuckle pads. So rather than doing this, try and do this. And then get your right thumb to close your right nostril. Now I'm exaggerating this. You don't have to kind of squeeze your nostril out of shape, just kind of lightly close it. And then you're breathing in through your left for a count of, let's start with 5. So just watch, don't do anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then use your pinky finger to close your left nostril, open your right. Breathe out through the right for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then don't do anything. Just breathe in through the right nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close the right nostril, open the left, breathe out through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This in its entirety is one round. So there's no holding of the breath, there's nothing. There's just in, out, in, out. Are you ready? I won't do the breathing. I'll just keep count. So we're just doing 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay? So when you're ready, sit up tall, right palm up, middle 3 fingers closing in, thumb out, pinky out. Close your right nostril with your right thumb. Inhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close your right nostril, open your, no, close your left nostril, open your right. Breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in from your right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close your right, open your left. Breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in from your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close your left, open your right. Breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close right, open left. Breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close left, open right. Breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close right, open left. Breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Okay. So if you got the hang of that, the next one is fairly simple. Same thing. Breathe in and then pinch both your nostrils. You're going to hold your breath in for 5 and then release, open your right, breathe out for 5. Breathe in for 5, so no stopping, just breathe in for 5, hold inside for 5, open your left, breathe out for 5. That's one full round. So we'll do 3 rounds again. Everyone ready? Sit up tall, right palm up, middle 3 in, close your right, breathe in through your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 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 hold. Open right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 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 hold. Open left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 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 hold. Open right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 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 hold. Open left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. Hold, 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 hold. Open right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. Hold, 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 hold. Open left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Nice deep long breath in and slowly exhale. Okay. One more complication, and you can completely avoid this if you want. Same thing. Inhale, close, exhale, close. You're holding your breath with an empty lung. So you've exhaled everything, you're holding empty. 5, 5, 5, 5. Then remember, when you open the right again. Inhale from the right, close 5, open left, exhale 5, close left, hold empty for 5, open left, inhale, close, exhale, close, open right, inhale, close. So you get the picture. You're going to hold your breath both after the inhale and the exhale for 5. Everyone's ready? Right palm up, middle 3 fingers into the pad. Close your right nostril. We always start from the left. So when you're ready, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Full, 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 full. Open right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close right. Empty, 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 empty. Open right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. Full, 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 full. Open left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close left. Empty, 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 empty. Open left. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. Full, 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 full. Open right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close. Empty, 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 open right, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, close, full, 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 open left, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, close, empty, 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 open left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, close left, full, 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 open right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, close right, empty, 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 open right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, close, full, 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 open left, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, close left, empty, 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 empty. Release, nice long deep breath in, hold, and slowly release. Now, if you're a beginner, you decide whether you want to do just 5, 5, or 5, hold, 5, or 5, hold, 5, hold, 5, hold, 5, hold. Then as you progress and you get a little more control with your breath, you can do 5, hold for 5, release for 10, inhale 5, hold for 5, release 10, or inhale 5, hold for 8, release for 10. So you can keep varying and you can keep increasing the length of time that you either hold or exhale your breath. If you can even increase your inhales, go ahead and do that. So play around. And again, just like your asana practice, this isn't about your ego. This isn't about how long you can hold your breath or how long you can exhale. It's about just being mindful and just pushing yourself to the edge. So you do a few rounds with exhaling for 8, and then you do a few rounds exhaling for 12. And then you realize your body is telling you, this is uncomfortable, go back. Each one is different. Each one has a different lung capacity. So I know some of you do free dives, you don't take a scuba tank with you. And obviously you'll have much better lung capacity than a person like me. I can't hold my breath for even like 30 seconds. So each one is different, but as long as you keep practicing, as long as you keep pushing your edge just a little bit without getting your ego involved, I think that's all that matters. Okay, we're going to get into a little bit of meditation right now. I actually wanted to do a little bit of the Tai Chi meditation, Tai Chi breath, but clearly we don't have enough time. Actually breathing does take up a lot of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unmute all of you. And so you can unmute yourselves. And I'm going to spend just a few minutes asking you if you have any questions about meditation. And then we'll just have like 7-10 minutes of meditation. So if you have any questions for meditation, you can unmute yourself and ask me that question now. No one's got a question? Okay, Sophia, I see you unmuted yourself. Ask away.
How do we stop the monkey mind? How do we stop the monkey mind?
How do we handle the monkey mind is your question?
Yes.
Okay, so here's the thing. A lot of people feel that the aim of meditation is to completely blank out. If you ever want to do that, let me know. I'll come and hit you on the head with a hard object, and that will help you completely blank out. There's no other way. The human mind was designed to think. The monkey mind is there for a reason. The monkey mind is there because evolution ensured that the people who are more alert, the people who can sense danger and react to it, are going to survive. So your monkey mind is there for a purpose. So there's no running away from it. Unfortunately, what happens is that we've lost the other ability of completely focusing ourselves on one activity or one thought and losing ourselves to everything else. And you know, right now we live in very safe environments. We're no longer living in the jungle or out in the savannah where you've got to be constantly worried about a tiger. You can literally lock yourselves in your room and know that you're completely safe. And you can start focusing on just one thing. But unfortunately, your monkey mind will come back. So for today's meditation practice, I will ask you to not try and stop your thoughts. I will instead ask you to be completely aware of your thoughts. And these thoughts that you will get after, let's say, 1 or 2 minutes into your meditation is actually called your DMN, your default mode network. These are the thoughts that you will habitually think whenever you're left to yourself doing nothing particular. So tune in to your default mode network. And why do you need to tune in? Because this is literally like going down a snow slope. You go down once, you carve a path out for yourself. The next time you're going down, it's easier. So the snow becomes carved a little deeper and you go down easier. The third time you go a groove, you just go down it. So you don't even need to think. Your mind just goes down that. For some of us, we think about what we're going to do in the future, planning. For some of us, it's our pet dreams. Oh, when am I going to get myself a Lamborghini or whatever is your dream car or whatever it is that you want? Each one of us has a default mode network and we just get into it. If you realize, oh, this is my default mode network, see if you can move away from it because this enriches your brain. What happens with your default mode network is your brain just gets wired in. And by consciously moving away from your default mode network, it takes a lot of effort. It's like literally learning a new exercise. You're allowing your brain to form new connections. So you're actually increasing your brain capacity. How do you do that? How do you get out of your default mode network? Simple, just go back to your breath. So you're literally saying, okay, I usually start daydreaming about a Lamborghini, but you know what? That can wait. I'm going to go back to my breath. And you go back to your breath, and after a few seconds, literally a few seconds, you'll see this red Lamborghini coming back into your vision. And you say, ah, there it is. And no need to curse yourself. No need to say anything. Just say, that can wait. I'm going back to my breathing. So that's how you play. Your monkey mind is still there. If it's not the Lamborghini, it'll be something else. Maybe it's a default mode network. Maybe it's not. Maybe you'll just start thinking, this Muhammad is stupid. I can't do this. I hate this. I'm feeling claustrophobic. Whatever it is, say, okay, I recognize that. I'm going back to my breath. So that's what we're going to do. Okay? So whenever you're ready, like I prefer to do my meditation sitting cross-legged. But if you're not comfortable cross-legged, you want to keep your feet down, go ahead, put your feet down. If you're already on a mat, choose your most favorite position wherever you are. Make sure you're sitting upright. Make sure you're not leaning into anything because that kind of just releases one more degree of attention that you need to pay to stay completely focused, completely alert. When you're ready, I'm programming us for about 8 minutes of meditation. I'll guide you through the initial stages. and then I leave you to your own devices. So when you're ready, sit up tall, relax your shoulders, gently close your eyes, bring a small smile to your face, think some positive thought, and then even let that thought go and focus on what you're thinking right now. And then just stay with your thoughts for a bit. When you figure out your habitual pattern, or whenever you feel comfortable, move into your breath. You've done enough of breathing today. Should be easy to get into your breath. With that, I leave you to your own breath, to your own meditation. Slowly get your palms in front of your heart, bow your head to your palms. Stay meditative. And slowly release. Some people like to rub their palms together and spread the heat over their eyes, forehead, back of the neck. That's a nice way of getting out. It kind of gets you aware of the bioenergy that you possess. If you have any questions,